There are several gotchas that you may encounter in Figma. In this video, we are going to review them. Let's say I want to preview my mobile prototype. I press present and got the prototype, but some rectangles are missing. Let's understand what is the problem. To do this, I have to return to my layouts. And here, the first thing that I have to do for troubleshooting is to review the layer panel. Here I have my demo prototype, this one. But notice that one rectangle is not in the prototype, and that's why it is missing. And it is not only missing on the preview prototype, but it also will be missing in export. And if I, for example, change the position of my prototype, the rectangle will remain on the same position. I go back. So let's try to put the rectangle in the demo frame. I put it inside and let's see what we get. Yes, one rectangle is back. But one is still missing. Let's find out why. I go back and click on this rectangle. The second step for troubleshooting is to review the constraints. My rectangle is aligned to the bottom and have a fixed position. It means that the distance between the bottom and the rectangle will always remain the same, no matter the scrolling. So if I go back to the prototype and start to scroll, all the rectangles are scrolling. And this one has the same position, but it is too big to be visible. For example, if I put it lower, and let's say it is my navbar, the rectangle is here and it will not change its position. I return it back where it was, and to make it visible on the prototype, I have to unclick Fix Position. Now I have my rectangle back. Another common issue is the elements outside of the frame. For example, let's say this rectangle, I put it outside of the frame, but on the layer panel, it will remain inside the frame. The rectangle in this case will not be visible. This issue might happen when you copy-paste some elements into the frame and then you lose it. If you cannot find the elements, try to search it in the layer panel. Also, you may select the parent frame and unclick Clip Content. This checkbox hides everything that is outside of the frame, so when you unclick it, you see everything that is outside. Let's put this rectangle back. Another common issue is also related to constraint. Let's say I want to change the size of the main frame. But when I do this, you see the elements are behaving strange. This is because they have different constraints. For example, if I choose this rectangle, it is aligned to the bottom. And if I choose this rectangle, it is aligned to the center. So to make it stable, I can align everything to top. And now, if I change the size of my prototype, they will remain on the same place. And the last issue that I want to show you. I will create a new frame, this time the desktop one. And I'll just put some elements here. Let's say the same elements. And now I want to preview the prototype. I press play. But the prototype remained mobile and I want it to be desktop. Let's say I put these rectangles further. You see the desktop frame is in the mobile prototype. To fix this, I have to change the settings of the prototype. I go to Prototype tab and unselect everything. Here I have iPhone device for the preview and I can change it to none. Now let's check our prototypes. We have the desktop preview now. And I can also change the settings for the preview. Now it is set to fit to screen and I can change it to actual size. It is important to check the previews in actual size. This way you can make sure that all the sizes are set correctly.